go live here. Alrighty. Let's do a little Discord here. Why is that out of balance? That's annoying. Streamers chat. Alrighty, so just doing a few things here. So, where I left yesterday, this always keeps coming on. Where I left yesterday. Alright, so let me turn off my browser audio. There we go. The echo will go away here in just a second. Hey, Nolan James. Let's see here. All right, that's fixed. That's fixed. Alrighty. So you can see Bailey in the background there, Nolan. All right, I got my audio somewhere else too. There we go. All right. Duplicate audios are all gone now. Should just be one audio. So where I left off was some crafting here. Let's see here. We're going to get all our distillers should be done here in just a second. See where we're at. Craft skills 40 run making. Here we go. Plenty of grapes, waters. Let's go ahead and just process these grape spirits. Actually, well, wait a minute. We'll go over to the secondary PC. So let's do that. So this is the other PC, and the graphics are intentionally shitty on this one so that I can see the stuff on the ground as I harvest. So let's go ahead and let's do one round. Let's get these grapes. That's why this looks crappy. Is without the nice Unreal Engine graphics, I can see the stuff on the ground I want to grab. So I'm going to do a run through here, get my grapes, my elderberries. More grapes. Ooh, there's a coyote over there. Or wolf. Yeah, come around him. So we're hoping we can get much closer to max level winemaking here today, maybe. Might not get it on this session per se. There we go. Some more grapes. So what I do is I got two accounts in this game. Um, One is my main account, and the other one I kind of use as my harvesting alt. So I keep them out in different locations to pick up resources that I need, and it just makes it a lot easier. It just saves a ton of time. Plus, if your main character is crafting something, it can take a long time to craft. So while that character's crafting, I can go and do other stuff with this one here. All right, and then rose hips. Rose hips. Should be some elderberries here. They're already grabbing all the elderberries right there. It's so much easier to see. That's because the game doesn't look terrible. This is purposely bad graphics. This is what the game actually looks like. Here. This is what the game looks like. So as I was saying, the game, I purposely on my other computer have the game set up to look crappy. There's a zoom view, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to zoom out here. And let me set my scroll wheel. So this is the town we've been building. So that's the church. Yeah, that's the irony of it. The better the graphics, some things are harder to see. So what happened was is the game on that computer crashed a little bit. My graphics got messed up. So I purposely line that up. There we go. I purposely kept the bad graphics so that I can see stuff. But otherwise, generally, I mean, outside of just harvesting, I like the good graphics, right? When you're kind of playing the game. So this is my tavern. So this is all player built, outdoor seating. This is a kitchen area, and this is outdoor seating there, and there's a stage there. And here's the outdoor. Here's the upstairs bar and seating. You can see the bar there. And then over here is more seating. I love this. Look at the beer logo on the patio there. It's awesome. And then here is a little stool for someone to sit on. And then down into here is my little workroom and some more wine barrels behind the bar there, right? And let's go down here. This is the first floor. So you come into the tavern, some more chairs, little bear rug, some the bar area again, and then behind here is a little kitchen area. That's my cooking table, wine barrel, fermenter. All this is player made. None of this was already in the game. And then this is my main processing room. So those are all distillers, fermenters, large fermenters for making processing. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just one level away from max level of winemaking, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the first person max level winemaking. I haven't seen anybody else max level. But this game is actually just gorgeous. That's what it's actually known for. So this is my main account and main computer. And then I'm going to switch over to my other computer, my old computer. And let me go to there. So this is my old computer, and you can see the graphics look like crap, right? But I can see the stuff on the ground easier. So for this guy, since the only thing that I do with this guy is just pick the stuff off the ground, I keep it this way. So yeah, the irony is the shitty graphics make gathering better, easier. So here's some grapes. Grapes, grapes, grapes. Yeah. And I log this character on every so often, and I do a little run around this area right here where there's a bunch of grapes, elderberries, and roses. The grapes and elderberries I use in winemaking, and the rose hips are used in cooking. And there's another clanmate of mine that's leveling cooking, and I pick up the rose hips for him. So I've almost done my circular run here. And then when he's kind of got a full backpack, that's his backpack right there. I don't need that. When it gets full, then I'll run back into town, drop the stuff off, and come back out. So grapes there, rose hips, elderberries. All right, so that's pretty much the circuit right there. So this is my map, and all this is stuff that I harvest. So that's where my guy is right there. So I start about right here, and I just circle around and come down and around. This game's a lot of fun. They still have a bunch more stuff they're going to do. So I'm just going to put my guy back where I keep him. And then what I'm going to do here, I have 4 guys I use for harvesting stuff. So I'm going to log out here. And then I'll wait a second and then load the game back up. There, it's loading up. While that's loading up, I'm going to go back to my main computer and do a little processing and stuff. So 41 is max level and everything right now. So I have 41 in wood cutting, 32 in mining, 15 in fletching for making arrows and stuff. But my winemaking's 40 with max levels 41. And I don't know of anybody else that's hit max level winemaking. So I'm going to try to push real hard to get to there. Winemaking and brewery. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into here. And yesterday when I was playing the games, I went into here and I got a bunch of grapes started, making grape distillations. So it's like a base drink. So I was processing those. I'm going to load them all up. Just put them in my inventory here. All right, and then let me click confirm over here. Load this guy in. There we go. Pick these all up. So to make the grape distillations, I have to put 10 grapes and then 5 water, and those combined together make 5 grape distillations. And they take an X amount of time. So actually, I'll go do one. So if you have grapes, let's grab some grapes. It's elderberries. So these are chests. So I'm going to load up on some grapes here. And I'm going to grab some waters. So this is what I did yesterday before I logged off, is I went to all these distillers here and I filled them up. So now I have grapes and water in my inventory. So it says I got 350 grapes. It takes 10 to do 1 and then 5 of the water. So I can craft. So it's all full. So it takes 30 minutes to make the grape distillations. And so those will be there all filled up at sometime later in the day. So I'll fill those up. And then I can go get some more water. I got wells out here in the back. This is where you get water. And there's PvP and there's some other stuff. There's combat. There's lots of things. And those parts are still kind of working on, but they are there. There we go. And if you want to try the game out, I don't mind. I'll get it for you. I love this game. The more the merrier. All right, so let's load this up. All right, so let's load this one up. There we go. And then I really want to go through and finish clearing them out. So filling those up. So I'm going to put these grapes back up. There are no buildings in this game when you first start. So any buildings you see are made by players. And in fact, here, let me do this. I'll show you. We'll come over here. We'll hit F7. So they got this little zoom watch option. So let me change the speed here. I'll show you some cool buildings. Let me change the speed. Yeah. So like again, here's our town, a little bitty village, and then so none of these existed. There's some housing here. Get a little bit faster. There we go. So this guy's working on some castle way over here. Going Jensen's Discord? Sure. Yeah. Hold on. Where's Jensen's Discord? There we go. There we go.
Hey.
Hey. So I was showing you. I want to show you some of the things you can build in this game.
Yeah.
So yeah, the building's cool. One of our guild mates is building that house there on the lake, and then there's one of our kingdoms that we have, our clans. They're building this huge ass place up here on top of this mountain.
So there's no like objective. You just build shit.
Right now, you build stuff. It's early access, so they say it's going to be early access at least a year. I think they're a year and a half, 2 years away. They have a lot of stuff. So the crafting is pretty in depth right now in the building. So it's a lot like Minecraft, but looks better for in terms of that aspect. Like you get rocks, you get clay, you get stuff to build things, right? So like this is a town. None of this exists in the game. This is all player built. And then what they're gonna do? Let me bring this up here. Pax Day roadmap. So they're still working on a lot of features. Let's zoom in on the roadmap here. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. Bring that up in a new tab. There we go. And zoom. There we go. So these are things they're working on, more building sets and stuff. So they're still refining the crafting and adding farming and better permissions. But spells, updating their combat, more enemies, weather, things like that. So the combat's kind of rough. It's pretty simplistic. But here's the cool part. What they're going to do is they're going to add marketplace. So the stuff that you make and stuff you can sell. So I'll be able to really sell my wines that I'm making. But they're going to have these knights roles and soldier roles and clans, and you can have clan feuds and things like that. And then you can even have a whole religion list and stuff like that, so you can fight and whatever. So some of the better resources are in the P versus P zones, and then some basic stuff here.
So have you just been like making wine since the game came out?
No, I was doing a bunch of stuff. It's not so much as that. It's just I ended up with a very inefficient system here where I think I was one of the first people that realized I can create some multiple characters and put them out on areas to harvest stuff. So I would just log them in from time to time and swoop around and pick up all the stuff. So I was able to process the grapes and stuff like that and make wines in bulk. Here's the map. Let me bring this over. So they have a huge map. And so this area is where we're at. If you go through one of these gates here, so you can go to different zones. That's a zone. That's a zone. One of these gates take you to the P versus P area. So anybody can attack you, and if they kill you, they can loot all the shit you have on you. And so some of the better resources are on the P versus P zone.
Interesting.
Yeah, in fact, this is what it is. Pax Day map interactive. Let's bring. I think this map's a little better. Actually, let's do map.
So you just been working on your house and shit?
Not really. One of my clanmates have built most of this stuff. Like I said, I was working on processors. There's one guy that loves building. This guy, he's the one that's built most of this. So let me open this up. Here we go. So here's so every server has these few worlds here. Zoom in. So in the middle is the P versus P zone. So, and there's some very good resources in here and stuff like that, and they're going to add some more resources and stuff like that. So you can start in one of these maps, and then you start in one of these zones here, and then anytime you go into here, you can get certain resources easier, but then anybody can come kill you and fight. So, encourages some P versus P. And then there's some dungeons. We've done some dungeon runs and stuff like that. But the combat is still, it's a little raw. It's simplistic. I'll show you. I'll go out and kill something. So I have in my toolbar here, I have a spear on. So I have a spear. I have a spear. This is for chopping down trees. This is for chopping or mining. A shield. These are some buffs drinks that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. So they increase some of my stats and stuff. And then I have two pieces of equipment that I got fighting some stuff that have magical abilities. So this one, it says Divine Remedy. You can read it there. It's a small little heal. And then this one mesmerizes, so it kind of just paralyzes the target. And then I can do a special attack. So if I do control and left click there, I can do a special attack with my spear. And if I do control right click, that's what the little icon's showing there above there, then I'll do a shield bash. So I kind of stun my opponent. So there's some wolves and bears right out here in the forest. It won't take long
Some
to find.
boars.
Yeah.
Do you know how many boars it would take?
Yes, I do. Here's somebody. So this is just a little fox. Yeah, yeah, just killed him. This face. There's a boar. Any other time if I was in this forest and I didn't want to fight, they'd be all up my ass. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. I can't beat him. Run away! Run away! It's a bear. The first week, I mean, some people can beat the bears now. They got better equipment. They're better fighters than me. But the first week of the game, nobody would fight bears because they would just get their asses handed to them. All you do is just run away. And then there's higher end monsters and stuff where you can get some cool resources to fight. Here we go. So here's a wolf right there. I'm gonna do a special. Bang. Hit him hard, so he's dead. And then you can loot him. And then the red bar is my health, and the brown bar is my stamina. And then you loot some stuff, hides and whatever. Use this to craft and whatever else. Like you use a bunch
So
of
if I made an account, like would I be able to join your clan?
Yeah, oh absolutely. And I right now this game is probably going to be subscription based when they go live. Kind of like World of Warcraft because you can have plots and they didn't want people just going in and taking up all the land, right? So the plots will definitely be tied to um, uh, stuff. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you. So this view here is going to be the plots. So these are just different plots. So the blue ones are ones I can build on, and then the orange ones are somebody else's plots. And so they're blue because they're either my plot itself or it's a clan plot that someone's marked as clan. Uh, Anybody in the clan can build on it. So, here's where all our clans got. So even though like this person there, they're actually in our clan, they didn't mark their plot as clan. So it's just kind of like their private little plot.
Yeah.
But you absolutely can join. Um, let's see here. But the servers do have limits in terms of plots, so you probably wouldn't be able to um, put a plot down in this area. I think this particular area is full. Like they don't want the whole thing just being nothing but plots, right? They want to leave the land. So there is some limits. So this is like just my simple plot here that I've been using for crafting and stuff. Again, nothing fancy. Um, so if you did, you probably wouldn't be able to put a plot down, but I'd be, marked as clan. You could build on here, do whatever you want, or you can just, most people like Ben, they just go out fighting and stuff like that and love doing adventuring. And I'll be honest, if you want to play this game, I'll be happy to gift it to you on Steam because I'd rather you get the high end version. Oh, so right now you just pay one time cost and then you'll have that throughout. Let me pull up the things. You'll have that throughout. So even though the game will probably eventually have uh, a subscription, because it is early access, they are providing 4 options: Journeyman, which gets you 1 plot and 2 characters; Artisan, which gets you 2 plots of lands and 4 characters; and the Master, which gets you 4 plots of land and 6 characters. This is what I have. And and then you get some other stuff later on. So when the game's live, you'll have certain buildings and things that nobody else will be able to get once the game goes live. And then right now, since it's going to be at least a year, and if you think about like a World of Warcraft subscription, it's $15 a month, over a year, that's $180, right? So even if you bought this one and it lasts for a year, it's cheaper than a World of Warcraft subscription, but it's going to probably be more like a year and a half, 2 years before they go out there. But I would totally just gift this to you if you want, and then you can play it or not play it.
I might play it eventually.
Yeah. It does have some requirements. I don't know what kind of computer you got. I can't remember, but it does. As you can see on my main computer, it looks pretty good. So check the requirements.
I still got that gaming laptop.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll play on that at all. Where is? Let's do this. Pax Day requirements. Here we go.
And is this like the minimum requirements, or it's going to be kind of shitty?
Well, you don't want the minimum. So the minimum, the recommend is GeForce 360 or better, and 16 gigabytes of RAM, and an SSD.
I don't even think I have all that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd be able to play on the current computer you got right now.
Yeah. So we're going to Texas Thursday and get back Sunday. And do you know what I'm getting when we come back?
Hold on a minute. So you're going to Texas Thursday, come back Sunday, and you're going to get something. Let me guess. Let me guess.
All right.
You are going to get. Hold on a minute. You are going to get a dog.
No.
Oh, what?
You're close.
All right, there's Lord Scar. He's the one that does all the building.
I'm getting 2 kittens.
Oh, damn. I was close. Why aren't you getting a dog instead of a cat? I mean, why you always talked about dogs?
Well, yeah, I like dogs, but I work too much to have a dog. And I would want a puppy.
Why are you getting 2 cats? Like, why 2?
I mean, why would I get one? It's like
Well, I mean,
you have multiple
if
dogs.
no,
They
but I
take care
mean,
of each other.
I mean, there's one thing to go from 2 to 3 or 3 to 4, but 1 to 0 is a big jump, and just making sure it works out. That's all.
Yeah. Now my boss's girlfriend's mom, who lives in Fort Myers, picked up like a pregnant cat a couple months ago, and now has a bunch of kittens to get rid of. And I was like, I've been considering it for a while. So she's giving them away. She's like, yeah, fuck it. Get an orange one and a black one. So I went and got a bunch of shit yesterday. That'll be cool.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna get back to cleaning some shit.
Alrighty.
I finally I replaced my panel yesterday. Finally,
Yeah.
so that was cool. But I'm gonna get going.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yeah. Later.
Bye.
Yeah. Let me pop out of my Discord here. Leave that. Go back to here. There we go. Okay. Back in. So let's do my grapes processing real quick. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna process these grapes here. I was in the middle of doing that when Flunky there hopped in my stream to see what was going on. All right, so let's pick up these. Let's go ahead and empty up our inventory. So let's go into here. Ooh, got some red wines with strong bodies. I can turn those into. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So let's grab those. Bang, bang, bang. Let's just turn that into mulled red wine. Grape Spirits, one of the best drinks in the game there. It's not what I'm making right now, but I have tons of it. But that's what, yeah, 1.1 stamina regen, 70 poison. The mulled red wine, I'll make tons of it just from an XP standpoint because it's easy for me to make. In fact, I should go check. There we go. So we got some mulled red wines done. All right, so let's go dump this off into our little warehouse, our cellar. How many am I about to? Damn, just one box. Bang, bang. Alrighty. So, what were we doing? Oh yeah, I was processing. I was gonna process my grape spirits. So let's do that. So I was kind of loading up these distillers, and I was emptying these. So those are loaded up. All right, this needs to be queued up. I'll load it up in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and process these first. So I did these yesterday when I logged on. Already process this. Alrighty. Okay, let's drop these off into the box there. All right, let's put those in here. All right, what's in the next box over? Anything? Yeah, we'll use this temporarily. We're gonna make all these anyway, so they're not gonna stay in here. I don't like mixing different kinds, but I'll do that so I can see there's different. All right, let's wrap up. Let's get the rest of these. 3 more, I think. Okay. And here. 1 more. So lots of grape distillations made yesterday. And I could have done more. All right, so yep, they're all processed. So let's go ahead and load up. Let's load up our inventory. Need to leave 1 room. There we go. And go over to here. And Grape Spirits, you can see it. I'm going to make 12 of them. So while that's crafting, I'm going to pop over to my secondary computer and do a apple run. An apple a day keeps the winemaker happy. Picking this up. Grab these red currants. Come over here. Should be an apple tree right up here-ish. Where are you at? There you are. There's some boars if they're spawning. Let me grab these hops. Ah, and there's a badger too. Die, badger. Now let me just eat some of these raspberries. And grab that. All right, so I got turned around. Those boars not here, or am I just not seeing them? Ooh, another apple tree. All right, grab him. And that's where the boars usually are. Where are you at? Probably gonna drop down the sky here. All right, so I am definitely turned around. I'm pretty sure yep, I'm gonna go and grab this while I'm here. Pretty sure I did the wrong path. Yep, and I'm gonna mark this. There's a apple tree there. There we go. Oh shit! Fuck, I'm going to die. Come on, get him in, get him in. Hoo-wee! There we go. That was close. All right, so I got turned around and out of my game, and that threw me off. So I want to get back to there. That's where I was at. Now I have to be real careful because there is another. There they are. There they are. So we're gonna go. And we'll grab these strawberries. And we'll circle around. Circle around. Circle, circle, circle. Grab this tree. All right, I'm gonna grab this tree. Pause for a minute because I've made those grapes. So we're going. You can see there we made some. And the reason why it says 7 is I have Grape Spirits on me, so it filled this up first before it started putting it here. So we're just going to dump this outside real quick. I think my Grape Spirits are roughly around here-ish. Yes, perfect. Grape Spirits. So we'll drop these off. There we go. Then pick up. I think I'm gonna keep. Let's see here. There we go. All right, grab those two and do this. What is this? Okay. All right, that worked out perfect. Oh no, I got 6 more, so let's go ahead and make these. So we're gonna make this Grape Spirits and craft, and then go back to here. Secondary. There we go. And where was I at? Turn around here. Go around this tree. We're looking to get right up on the edge here. There's an apple tree. There he is. Let's grab the stick. I need to make some more chests. There you are. And then I believe there's some red currants up here. There you are. Do I have these marked? I should mark them. That's marked good enough. So what is marked? What is marked? Whatever's marked is right around here. And it could be an apple tree that someone's already picked. What is this? More red currants. Is that marked? Yeah, it's close enough. So that was the one I just saw and did. So I've already done the apple tree here. We're going to come up on this. So there should be a tree right around here. So hops. I think I missed a tree there. In fact, I think he's right over here. I can see it. Yep. Now we come back. There we go. And then we've already got the hops. There should be a tree right here. Yep. There's that tree. Grab that and then come up over the road around this big rock. There we go. Around this big rock. Okay. There's another apple tree. And then I believe was one right around this big tree up on this hillish. Don't make me look at the map. I always get lost on this one. Where are you at? There you are. And then we come up around through this little crevice area, and then there'll be another apple tree. And that's the run. So past these set of trees, past that big tree, I can see it right now, right here. There he goes. And that's pretty much the apple trees. Let's grab the sticks I'm gonna need to make some chests. There we go. Now that I can make decorated chests, I need to bring those out here. So I might hold off making a... Ooh, is this marked on my map? I'm not too sure it is. Yeah, we'll mark this. Let's do it. Let's see if we can do it this close. I don't think I marked it. There it goes. Yeah, she used to pick up those onions, but I got so many onions, I don't think he's using them all anymore. We're just going to get back to our main area here. Oh, another red crantz. Do not remember these here. That is definitely new. There we go. All right, let's drop our apples off. Apple, 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 apple. Don't need that. Don't need that. All right, let's see here. Should be hops right here. Hops, hops, hops. Let's see what's in here. All righty. Red currant, some strawberries. I think I can do that there. There we go. And then some sticks right here. Sticks. Yeah, I don't think that's going to fit. That's full. That's full. Those are all full. This should fit. Drop that off, that off, that off, that off. There we go. Everything's dropped off. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. And let's go back to the main guy. Oops. Where am I at? There we go. Am I out of whack here? No. What's going on here? All right. Pax Dei. All right, so that's all the grapes, right? There's no more left. It's not enough to make 116. I need 25. So that's what we got left, and that's grapes. Wait, I do have grapes here. No, that's the bucks. Here we go. Red apples. And what's in here? Okay, intense mead. Let's drop these grapes off. Okay. In fact, I'm going to drink that, and I'm going to put that there. There we go. All right, so let's go back and get the grapes distillations going still. So let's pick up some waters. Let's go ahead and grab some waters. Let's grab as many water as we can. All right. Load up on some waters. Then we'll load up on some grapes. And then I think we can go and make some maybe elderberry mead or something else. We'll see where we're at. Definitely going to get my fermenters going. So those will be ready this evening. All right, so let's, in fact, that's what we're going to focus on, is loading up all the processing stuff so they can be ready later. All right, so we're full of grapes and waters. And I've already done, I think, the first 4. Oh, did I not put that all the way in here? Weird. All right, so we got some done. 25, 30 minutes, fly bys. Been 30 minutes already. All right. And I need more waters, so we're gonna drop these off real quick. Right here. We can make one batch. We're not gonna bother with it. We're gonna make some more. Got any waters in here? Oh, I do. Let's grab all these. All right, where did I leave off at? Let's see here. That one hasn't been done. Yeah, let's look at this one. That one's been done. There we go. Must have missed this one. Look at that one. Craft. Right. All right, so I need some more waters. Process that. Where was I at? Right here. Alright, so that might be all the current grapes I have right now until I come back in on a harvesting run. So let's make sure. Oh, no, I got more grapes. Make sure there's none right there. Yep. Looks like we're ready to pick up some grapes anyway, so let's load these up. Alright, and load these up. Alright, that's about all we can do for now. So, drop that off. Drop that off. Since we need grapes, we're going to focus on our harvester. Go ahead and get him going. So I'm going to swap him over. So secondary game, there he is. Scoot over and let's go load up. There we go. Getting the elderberries. I have a lot of elderberries. I'm going to try to make a ton of elderberry meads. See where I'm at. So I think there's some grapes over here. There should be. Or did I just picked them up? Never mind. Grab these grapes. Backpack's going to be pretty full after this run, so we'll probably run him into town. Check something real quick over here. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, yeah, good. Very good. I was just checking my setup. Let's see here. Rose hips should be elderberries. There you are. And then these rose hips right there. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Looks like 5 bushes. Elderberries. Grapes of wrath. Rose hips up here. There we go. I might do that. Um, do a Pax Day master pack giveaway on a day when I got time to stream for a long time. All right. I miss these little sips. All right, so we're gonna, there we go. There were some grapes here. We're gonna walk him back into town because he should be pretty full. There should be some coyotes right over there-ish. All right, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, we're just 2 backpack spots away. 3 looks like. Gonar, there's my buddy. I love watching your streams in the morning, man. Thanks, Gonar, man. I love watching your streams. I'm just messing around here. You can see this is my level 4. Well, this isn't my 41 winemaker. This is my alt account, and that's what I use to harvest stuff. And he purposely has the bad graphics so that I can see the stuff on the ground easier. In fact, I'll show you. This is my real guy right here. So this is my distillery room I was telling you about. Remember all the distillers I was telling you about? So there they all are. So all my distillers, they're processing grapes right now. They're all full, grading grape distillations. And then this is my tavern too. So we got a little bar there. We got a little seating, outdoor seating down here. In fact, let's just F7 this. And let's zoom out and around. Oh, that's our church right there. And there's the outside of the tavern. And a little concert area right there. And I love the logo. So there's the logo, our little bar logo. And a clanmate of mine, Lord Scar, he's the one who's built 99% of everything you see here. But yeah, this is where all my winemaking happens. I was in the middle of collecting some grapes on my harvester alt, and I'm running him back into town because his backpack is full. So I'm running him in town, drop off some more grapes, and do some more grapes processing. What I was actually going to do here is start setting up my elderberry meads for making some elderberry mead. So I have tons of elderberries, got full chests of these. And I need a few things to make that. I should have the bases. I gotta see what I have here. The builder. Yes, Lord Scar is the builder. He's great. I'm not good at the building. He is. Absolutely. So I'm just keeping an eye on my guys. He's auto running back. And now I'm going to go and try to do some elderberry meads. So I need, for elderberry meads, I'm going to cheat and bring up my notepad here just to remember what all I need. So these are my different drinks that I make. In fact, I should zoom in. View, zoom. Let's make this a little bit bigger so folks can see. Alrighty. Keeping my alt. I heard my name here. There's Lord Scar. So the guy in Scar, you can jump in my Discord or the streamer channel and you can talk. I was telling them about your wonderful tavern you've been building for me. So I need conditioned mead with intense flavor. So what do I got? Conditioned beer. These are all conditioned beers with intense flavors. So I don't know if I have any or not. Conditioned white wines. Conditioned ale. Conditioned beer. I think I need to make some. One more place. Conditioned beer with intense flavors. So we're going to make some elderberry meads. So we're going to grab some of these. Let's get these going. Let's get up 2 rows. I need honey and elderberry. Oh, my harvester died. Shoot, that's what happened. I wasn't paying attention. So let's get this. I'm gonna get him crafting, and then I'm gonna go and revive my dead harvester. So we're 2 rows of, and then honey and what was that? I need honey and elderberries. So let's get some elderberries going. All right, let's get that. Let's trade that for that. Let's do that, and let's go grab some honey. I should have some honey up here. There you are. Yes, I do. I'll load this all up. All right, we gotta leave some room for the mead. So I'm gonna come over here and start crafting my mead. Right, elderberry mead. There he is. There's a 71 fire resistance. Start crafting this, and I'm going to go back over to my alt. So while he's crafting, I'm gonna go over to my other computer, and I can't do 3 things. I can do 2 things at the same time, but I can't do 3 things. So I can't talk, play one computer, and play another computer. So we're gonna have to revive him. Let's see where we got put. That's not too bad. We can make our way there. Let's go down this way. I think that's the right way. There we go. So yeah, Scar, I tell everybody about all the fancy work you do, man. All the great building you do. Yeah, I know all about the court summoning. And of course you can see on this computer the graphics are terrible. But I purposely have the terrible graphics on here so that I can see all the stuff on the ground. So it's just so much easier to see, grapes, strawberries, elderberry meads, rose bushes stick out like a sore thumb. In fact, I'm pretty sure those are rose bushes right there. They just stick out like a sore thumb. I think my inventory is full anyway, so I don't know if I can pick these up, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab them on the way. So you can just see how they just stick out like a sore thumb. Just super obvious. So that's one of the feedbacks I'd get this game is the worse the graphics, if you can somehow get the grass off. I would raise the prices, yeah. Yeah, the thing that I don't like about the game is the worse the graphics, the easier it is to harvest. Like, you should encourage better graphics. Thanks for the follow. Who's following here? I gotta get over here real quick. Who's following? Shishhove, Hiv. And Hendo Meads. I've been setting up my stream. I had something yesterday and I didn't like its sound. So this was a new one. I don't know if I really like that one. It sounds kind of messed up. I'm gonna have to play with the sounds again. So my guy's still crafting over here on my other computer. Looks like he just ran out of. So while, all right, I'm gonna pause him so he doesn't die, and I'm gonna go back to my main computer. As you can see, he's pretty much processed a bunch of elderberry meads. Or have you had the Grape Spirits and all of? I do. Hold on, where you at? I do. You need more? You need more? So one of our sister villages, Lord Nova here, is coming by. All right, so let's hook him up. All right, let's go hook him up. So I'm gonna drop off my elderberry meads. Get these out of my inventory so I have room. And there we go. We're going to go into the Grape Spirits. No, that's Carry Cider. And we're going to give him a bunch. Let's give him there. Come over to here. And change that to public. And there you go. Get that all loaded up. So he's coming by. If you're on my server, you want drinks, come by. Ron Log, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I know it's in the game setting. I just, once the computer crashed and I got those graphics like that, one, it actually runs better this way. And I just leave it alone. It's what I want and it's perfect. So I just leave it alone. Tip in the box. Ooh, well, let's see. He always gives me cool stuff. Let's see what we got here. Demon Seekers Bracers. This is the fire ones, yeah? Okay. And he gave me grapes. I'll always take grapes. I'll always take grapes and elderberries. So these are the fire bracers. So we're going to equip these bad boys. Alrighty. And, oh, I wasn't even wearing bracers at all. So I think something just happened, but I don't know what it is. All right. So what do I click on this? Right click on this, and I can do. I'm gonna do 4. I have an MMO mouse, and the 4 is right where my thumb always is. So I'm actually gonna do 4 for the bracers. So now I can shoot fireballs at those boars and deers and whatnot. Well, cool. Thanks, Lord Nova there. All right, so let's go back. What was that? Oh yeah, elderberry meats. So I got thrown off. So I'm gonna take. I threw them in here. Where did I put those? They're in here. So I'm gonna grab these back again. I have a ton of elderberry mead. So those extras. Red apple spirits. Did he make that? No, I made that. There we go. Put that back to clan. And I'm gonna drop this off in the cellar because my boxes. My rule is for the public facing display boxes, all the ones out here. They're all marked clan and they all have various products. And it starts with, they're in alphabetical order by tier. So these first few boxes are tier 0s, next tier 1s, tiers 2, tier 3, and they're in alphabetical order. Plus I have a little graphic that shows you, but so the good ones are at the far end. And my rule is for the high-end ones, I only have 2 boxes at most. And then if I have more than 2 boxes, I keep the extras in my cellar. So we're going to go down here and take these elderberries because I'm pretty sure my current boxes are full. So we're going to pick the 4th one over for now. I haven't organized this one correctly yet. So we're going to drop that off, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Elderberry meats. And we're going to go, what are we going to do? We're going to go back to crafting. So I need more honey. So what I'm going to do, because I had the honeys in these boxes, and we're going to make a whole bunch of elderberry meats. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the honey that's in these hives, these beehives, so they can start loading up again. And then I'll start going to one of the ones in my boxes. Carta NL, thank you. Thank you for the follow. All right, so we're going to load up these first so they can be processing or refilling. All right. And there we go. There we go. And the animal you see in the background is my cat. She's sleeping there. She's a rescue. She's going upwards of 14, 15 years old. I think she was a year when I got her in 2010. So that's beeswax. Beeswax. All right, continue to load it up. We're just going to grab all the ones that we can. I'm gonna grab this up. I think that's that, and then we'll just drop that off. I hate that it doesn't let you. So if your inventory's full, even though this honey could go right here, since it doesn't see a free slot, it won't actually put it into your inventory. So it's a little programming error that's needed there. I should be able to click this last 10th one. It should go into that. So when they're checking for inventory space, not only should they check for a free space, they should check to see if there's a space that your inventory could stack onto, which clearly it's not doing that. All right, so let's go back to our tavern. Let's make some more elderberry meads. There's Lord Scar. Hold on. I can't not do this. I, I can't not do this. All right, all right. We have to let him know who's boss. All right. Okay, let me move my mouse a little bit so my guy doesn't. All right, so what was I doing? Oh, yeah, so I need to drop off a little bit of the honey. That's water. There you go. I need to drop off just a little bit. And let's drop these grapes off. Grapes, grapes, grapes. And let's go back to here, and we're going to kick off another elderberry mead session. There we go. So we're going to kick that off, and then we're going to go back to the secondary computer and get back to our body. And I grabbed some rose hips. Yep, we're almost there. So what this happened is I didn't really change anything on my graphics INI. I realized there's graphics settings in there. It was just when early on when you had that crash and it messed stuff up, for this computer, I just left it alone. I was like, well, this is great. I did back up all the files just in case they fix something. But when it crashed, I just left it this way. All right, so where's my body? There we go. Almost there. And the town's just right up over the hill. So we're going to drop off all the elderberry meads, the grapes and stuff, and we'll refill the rest of the remaining distillers. I think there's 2 of them left to fill up. And then we'll process these elderberry meads, and then we'll get the fermenters going. All right, body should be right over here. And I know that there's some wolves and some boars right near the side of the road, and I just wasn't paying attention to my alt as he was running back. There they are. Those assholes got him. Am I close enough? Summon corpse. Oh. How close do I gotta be? Whew. All right, let's take all. All right, so I got a couple inventory spots left, so I can still get a few more rose hips along the way. So my other guy's still crafting here. And we're going to make our way back into town. Yes, Cardinal, thank you. Good to see me live. I don't want to stream a ton, but I love Pax Day, and I'm just like telling folks what I'm kind of doing. I can't stream every day, but on the weekends I can do a few hours here or there. I don't know if there's any level 41 winemakers across any servers. I just haven't seen anybody post that. So I'm real curious if I can get winemaking here in the next day or two, level 41, if I'll be the first across any server. I don't know. And I wasn't even really trying to be first. It's just I am real close now. Alright, so. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these rose hips to here so I can see how much inventory space I have left. Alright, these should be rose hips and stuff right around here. That's what those stars, most of them are rose hips. Some of them might be elderberries. But I think I think they might need to load in. How am I doing on crafting? All right, my crafting session is about done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave him here for a second, because sometimes grapes and rose hips and elderberries take just a couple of minutes to spawn in when you first come into an area. So I'm gonna leave him alone, let him kind of maybe get those elderberries and rose hips spawned in, and we're gonna go back to here so you can see processing plenty. So let's take these meads down to the cellar. Ooh, little wall patch there. Scar there, man. We got to work on the engineering. There we go. Drop these off here. All right. Let's go pick up some more honey and maybe a little bit more elderberries. I'm going to grab the rest of the ones that are in the beehives so those can be processing. So Scar's built 90% of this. So the kitchen, a little play area down there. I think Goku built this town center. I think Scar's done all that building. He's definitely done the church. The church is spooky. You know what? I think I might show you all that in a minute, just because while you're here. So let's grab this. And I'm gonna show you some cool stuff. So we're gonna grab these. I think that's all of them. Are there any on this one? Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is the church, right? Really, really cool. We're gonna go and check out the church. Scar, you should jump into my chat here so you can tell people about it. So obviously it looks like a church. We got some pews and stuff, a little symbol there. And the story is, hold on, let's see here. Yeah. Oh, daylight. What's going on? All right. So the story is this is the first priest of the church who passed away. There was a cult or something that killed this first priest. Oh, here he comes. Jump in my Discord so you can tell everybody about all this stuff. You gonna jump in?
Hello, hello.
There he is. I'm gonna turn your volume up here.
Hello, hello.
All right.
Welcome to the church.
Yes. Tell them about the symbol here.
So, this symbol is related to the four elements: fire, air, water, and earth. And in the middle one, we have the fifth element that related to Pax Dei, religion. We'll see more in the next months how that ends out.
Yeah.
But yes,
All
this
right.
is
So
a
that's
wonderful area.
yeah. So the first priest's burial right here, the fifth element and the four elements surrounding it. But that's not the best part. So look out over here, and then on the right's a little secret passageway over here. So here we go. So now we're going to go into the little secret passageway. And we're going to head down into it. And now we have a more disturbing area. All right, Lord Scar, you want to tell them about this?
Yep. This is just when we made some black magic, summoning demons and sacrifices, simple stuff.
Yeah, just simple stuff. Demons, black magic, sacrificing, just simple stuff.
Yep. And there are the lapis and the names from the people who died.
Yeah, we got some graves back here. So
Yep.
apparently this is where all the culty stuff happens. Now, so you're at church. You gone, you heard the sermon and everything like that. And you want to go to the tavern, but you don't want to be seen heading over to the tavern. So in addition to coming down to this little tunnel, you can come down underneath the city, make your way through this little tunnel, and then open up this door. And there's my cellar. You come to the tavern and have yourself a little beer, I think sometimes you need a drink or two after hearing what the priest has got to say.
True story. Yep.
Yeah, so that's my favorite part. I love the tunnel from there. So let's pick up some more elderberries here. So let's grab just a few more elderberries. And we'll grab those two. And we'll grab a little bit more of this. Yeah, we'll see where we're at processing wise. Okay, so we're going to kick off some more elderberry meads. Alrighty, start crafting those. We're going to come back over to the secondary computer while that's happening and finish bringing him back. Yeah, in fact, you can see. So it takes, sometimes you go into an area and you don't see stuff that you were looking for. Maybe some mining rocks, maybe some grapes, rose hips, whatever. There's definitely a delay. If nobody's been in that area for a while, there is a delay for stuff spawning. So I can see them now. There's rose hips there. And rose hips, just you can see the field of rose hips. All those dark bushes are rose hips, and they weren't there when I first came in here. So we're going to grab these, grab all these, and don't want to go in. We're just going to grab all these rose hips. Either our backpack's going to fill up or whatever. Yes, I get you, Lord Scar. I will call you. Thanks for the tour there. All right, so grab these rose hips. And some more. The town's just over the hill. So on this crappier computer, the graphics won't load in and show the town. On my good one, if I was standing right here, you could see the buildings. But until I cross the wildlands boundary, you don't see it. And I'm still in the wildlands, just on the other side of the wildlands. So our village is right there, and then I'm grabbing the rose bushes here. And then once we grab the boundaries, and sometimes this computer actually crashes going across the boundary. Alright, so did I miss that one? Yes, I did. So looks like those last two there might be it. Yeah. Okay, load him up. Load him up. The cook in our town, he really appreciates the rose hips. He uses those to make some good something or another. I don't know what he makes with it. Alright, so I think I pretty much got the rose hips. So we're going to come over the boundary here and hope we don't crash. I don't see any more. Just doing a quick scan. No, it is. But, I mean, lower end computers seem to crash more often than not. So I played two computers daily, right? So my high end computer hardly ever crashes going across the boundary. This one does from time to time. I mean, I realize it's not just me, but definitely. The conditions that make the crash happen may happen more often on a lower end computer, you know. And it's loading up stuff right now. It's kind of paused. So let's see here. He's still making a few more. Looks like he's going to run out of elderberries first. All right, so he's still crafting the last few there. About 4 or 5 more. So this is the town, and this is somebody's personal building there. It might be. I haven't crashed, you know, you say that, so I haven't crashed in a while on this computer, and I've been across the boundaries a few times. It happened a few times the first few times. Started last week. I hadn't crashed at all on this computer in the first 2 weeks, and then last week I started, I guess maybe after a patch, I started to crash more. Alright, so you can see we're in the tavern here. And we're going to drop off the rose hips. There we go. Let's see here. Yep, tons of rose hips. So I'm going to tell him, and he's got lots of rose hips to process. He might be out of town or something. So there's a lot of rose hips. It's Gunnar's our chef. Let's see if he's on. No, he's not on. All right, so we're gonna let him know. So I'm gonna take a screenshot here. Do that, and I'm gonna put it in Discord. There we go. I'm gonna throw this in our Discord real quick. There we go. PD Village 3 at Gunnar. And all I'm gonna do is just send him a picture. He'll know. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go back to my main account here. So we made a bunch more. So this time, what we limited on was the elderberries. So we're gonna drop these off. Oops. Gonna drop these off in the cellar. There we go. Nope. I can never remember where I started. Must have been four deep. 4 deep? Yeah, 4 deep. You can see a lot of elderberry meats. All right, so let's see here. Need elderberries. So let's load up on those. Those are hops. Here we go. All right, so that looks pretty good. Let's do that. Let's grab maybe, where did I have that intense? Condition me with intense flavor. Condition, that's what I want. So let's grab these. And all right. All right, elderberry meads. Everything's loaded up. Let's get it going. And back to this guy. But I won't hate on this game for system requirements to build. Yeah, it's Unreal Engine 5, absolutely. The game looks gorgeous. I mean, at some point in time, oops, I didn't mean to do that for him. I thought that was in my inventory. Did not mean to do that, although I don't know if he really uses this stuff. Okay, so now I need to drop off the grapes and elderberries, and then we're going to run him back, and then we're going to switch to a different harvester alt, someone else who picks up apples and a few other things. And the other thing too is when it's in the terrible graphics, the inside of buildings are great. So once again, yeah, the lighting looks great, and at night it looks fabulous. But there's something to be said to be able to see, and I can see easy with these settings. All right, so let's drop off these elderberries, and let's drop off these grapes. Grapes. Sometimes the G key breaks when you open up. There we go. So this is really the way to play the game. If you're going to craft a lot, having a second account that you can do stuff while your main account's harvesting or is crafting, because it's just super boring. You guys just standing there. You can't do anything. It gives you something to do while he's doing that. So it looks like he's going to run out of honey on this run. So for the most part, I'm going to get him to where he needs to be. They're building some walls here. Alright, so there we go. Get around this rock. And I'm going to get him pointed in the right direction here. Alright, so I want to hit right there. So I'm going to... But I want to be off the angle just a little bit, but I don't want to fall down that cliff. I'm going to get around this mountain first. Because I think if I go straight over the mountain, it might fall down. Alright, so let's get around the mountain. Yeah, it's a pretty steep cliff on the other side, so we're just going to get around. So, if I point directly to here, I'll definitely run into those boars and wolves, I'm pretty sure. So if I were to get this just right on, I'll run into him. Oh, I'm going across the boundary right now. You can't tell because I'll get the map up, but it's paused. Nope, got kicked out. So it not crashed the desktop, and I can go back in, but that does happen from time to time. All right, so I'm gonna let him load in just a little bit here. I'm turned around. Where am I at? Yeah, I'm gonna let him kind of walk across here for just a second. And we're gonna go back to here and dump off these elderberry meads. Keep my eye on him running back. And dump these off. Okay, and we'll load up some more honey. Honey, 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 honey. Grab those. All right, so I'm just reorienting my guy here. Let's grab some honey. Honey, 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 honey. The spot. Do this. There we go. And elderberry meads and craft all. 40 this time. All right. Let's see how he's doing. So, pretty sure there's some boars right around. Where are they at? $2.49. I think that Euro England versus Spain. Is that who they're playing? I think that's coming on in 11 minutes. All right, so I thought that was a rose hip bush, but it's not. All right, so now I'm pretty sure I'm out of the way of the animals. They're over there. I don't think there's any right up above. And I'm heading right towards that little crevice, that valley entrance into the mountains. So both computers now are actually kind of AFK, and he's crafting. And that's my alarm for the game. He's crafting and he's running. It's one of the rare times I don't really have anything to do. He'll be back in there in just a second. And we'll do one more round of grabbing grapes. And then I'll get to a different harvester alt. Actually, before I make any more of these, I'm going to load up the rest of those Grape Spirits distillers now that I got grapes. Or the grape distillations. Now that I got some more grapes, I just want to have those ready for me later on. Yes, Golnar. See you later. It's probably late your time. Not too sure what time zone you're on, but I think you're somewhere in Europe at least. Just guessing though. Alright, so grab him, grab some elderberries. And thanks for the raid too. Just, I was appreciative. Bringing everybody in. Watch this poor old man harvest and craft. I do some fighting from time to time. Alright, so... And kind of my idea is really to load up on a bunch of the never-ending grind, yeah. My idea is to get the system down and get a bunch of products, and then I won't have to keep them up. Because once I'm level 41, why isn't he going? Once I'm level 41, then I'll just focus on the products that are missing. And I don't think I'll have to do those every day. I think it's just a matter of filling them up from time to time. So then I'll do some other stuff. In fact, that's kind of what I was doing. I switched off of that, leveled up, to get decorated chests. I did fletching, got that up to level 15 so I can make arrows for the clan. Alright, he's almost back to his spot, and he's just about done with his stuff. They're both going to finish at the same time here. So that mine way out there, that's where I head to. So there's a mine. You can't even see it no more. A big mine right there. Oh, elderberry. We will grab those. So just have to be careful. It's just a few sets of wolves out here. Rose hips. Think. Yeah, just looking out for where those wolves are. This guy's done processing. Needs more honey. Need lots of honey. Uses 5 honey. Alrighty, so there's grapes here. There should be grapes right here. But because I just loaded into this area and nobody's really in this area, they don't spawn immediately. It takes a little bit of time for their systems to kind of catch up and say, oh, there should be grapes here. So we're gonna just pop him up on the rock. Or not. There we go. And I'm gonna point them there. I can see it when they're there. And we're gonna get back to here. Alright. So he's done. Another round. And nothing I can make from 40 to 41 is giving me any good XP, so I'm just gonna have to make a bunch of. Pretty much my goal is to make elderberry meads, mulled red wine, grape spirits, and curry cider. Mulled red wine and the grape spirits take the same resources, grapes. Grape spirits and mulled red wine take the same ingredients. Basically, grapes is the main ingredients. But this is cheaper to make. I can make a whole bunch of these and get a lot of experience. Whereas these take a lot and just to make just a small batch for experience. But these are one of the most useful items in the game. So I make these as the clans need it, and then extra grapes I'll just turn into mulled red wine. And then this is completely different ingredients, so the elderberry meads, nothing conflicting with those two. And then again, the curry cider is completely different, just apples. So these are the 4 main things I'm going to make to get to level 41. And it is a long grind. I'm getting there though. Just going to take a lot of them. Slowly getting there. Alright, so let's get back. What was I doing? So I dropped off. Did I drop them all off? Alright, so we're going to load him back up. Get some more honey. Honey, honey, honey. And once I run out of whatever's in the box, if I use all these, then I'll just stop making this. And then I'll get them ready for batch. I'll load up honey later. Because I've already taken the ones that are out of the beehives. Alright, so we're all loaded up. And let's go. So 50 this time. So, and then it just takes a couple of minutes. And my grapes have spawned. You can see them right there. So we're going to do a grape run. We're going to do a grape run here. This is my little circuit. So I kind of do a little circuit around the mine and down and around. So I kind of got a little pattern I do here. So I start there, grab these first 2 sets of grapes, and then go grab these elderberries. And then there's grapes right out in the distance there. All right, and then there's the grapes. My next spot is around this mine, but there's a wolf right there, so I kind of have to go back around. I can't go straight at him. If he wasn't there, I could. And literally, there's rye here, so when I was back needing rye, I would pick these up too. So this is all rye, but I have a billion yeast right now. And then more rye. There's lots of rye out in this area as well. It's really a great place to pick up elderberries, grapes, rye. There's other bushes too that I don't pick up. It's just I don't know of anybody needing them. I mean, there's so many resources right in this little area. You can see, so I basically circled around the mine. That's where I started, was on top of that rock. And then grab these. And then there's going to be another set of grapes, and then elderberries, and then rose hips, then elderberries, then grapes, then roses, then grapes, and elderberries, if I remember right. Depends on what order, because you can skip. So sometimes I do those rose hips and then these, and sometimes I do these, then that. So, but I pretty much know where these are. I can probably do it blindfolded right now. So rose hips. And my guy's still crafting on the other one. Still got quite a bit to do. Should be some elderberries here. Yep. Alrighty, got the soccer game starting. But I'm having fun here. I got turned around. There we go. Some grapes right up over here, right by this rock. And there they are. Alrighty, grapes. Some roses right up there in the distance. You can tell it's a little dark bushes. So easy to see on this computer. If you're harvesting, this is the way to do it. Absolutely the way to do it. And then grapes. And, oh, I think he's done. No, he's not done yet. So I'm kind of still circling the outside of the mine. So I kind of then go down and around. And then come up over this rock. Alright, grab these grapes. Grab them. And then another side of this is a set of grapes, roses, and elderberries. So right here is a nice little spot. So we got roses. And we have elderberries. It's like right here, great spot. And you can see how many grapes I get on a run. It's just an absolute ton of grapes. And then off in the distance, more stuff. But the whole idea isn't to be harvesting the whole time. So I kind of keep it to that little circuit there. There's some more stuff way out there. On my way back, I'll grab some things as I go there. And then I'll just take him back to where he starts. And then log him off and start somebody else once he's done. Yeah, looks like we're gonna wrap up on the intense mead on that one. And then we'll grab some more intense mead. And I'll load up my fermenters too. I'll show you that. So I'll just leave him there, and when I log him in, I like to keep my stuff organized, so get rid of stuff I don't need. Oops, so there. I like to put the rose hips here, just so I can quickly see how much I got. And then this was just all that I got on one little circuit run. So full roll of grapes, a couple of sets of elderberries, and a little over one set of rose hips just on one circuit. So usually 3 circuits, and then I'm pretty much full. Because on my way back, I can grab a bunch of rose hips too. So he's done. I'll show you all my harvester arts I have in here and what they do. So that was from, I got to play early, the streamer week. I got to play a couple of weeks on that, or not a couple of weeks, but a couple of days. And that was just one of the guys that I made. I had no idea what to do in the game back then. All right, so let's load Pax Dei up. All right, so while he's loading up, I'm going to come back to here. And looks like we need some more intense mead. Or conditioned mead with intense flavor. So 4th box over. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Load them up. Made a lot on that run. A lot of elderberry mead. So if you're on my server and you need fire protection, come see me, man. I'll give them to you free. There's some other ones where I've made 4th, and I'm gonna have tons of mulled red wine. So do I have mulled red wine there? So I'm gonna make tons of these too, and it's got 0.6 stamina regen. So if you're doing some harvesting or whatever, like chopping wood or mining, these are just cheap to get, and you still get 0.6 stamina regen. All right, so let's see if we got any more conditioned mead with intense flavor. Is that right here? Yep, here we go. So let's load these up. Let's do 2 rows of this. All right, that's good enough. Let's load up some elderberries. All right, let's load up one more thing of honey. Okay, yeah, let's trade that off. There we go. All right, so we're loaded up again. And elderberry meats, and we're going to make 28 on that run. So I think the limiting factor is going to be that. Let's run. Okay, so I'll show you my alts here. I don't use some of the other ones as much as I used to. So on this one here, you've seen him. So he's the one who does the grapes, elderberries, rose hips run. This one is, we're going to log him on, actually. He does apples primarily, but he gets a bunch of red currants and some other things. Lots of stuff on his little route. This guy was early on when I hadn't really found good spots for apples. And so he's literally right next to an apple tree and some hops. And so I just log him in real quick and grab those. In fact, we'll go ahead and do it here just so you can see it. That was early on. He's now kind of superseded by this guy right here because he gets so many hops and so many apples on his run. He's really not needed. So I really should move him to somewhere else, but I don't know where to move him. And then this guy is my primary barley guy. And I should move him too because I couldn't find a good barley spot. And this one has 2 barley locations where he's at. So over time, I found grapes too. So he grabs 2 barleys and 2 grape spots. But I don't need the barley right now. I will in a little bit when I need to make some more of that conditioned mead with intense flavor. But I also found there's a bunch of barley just on the other side of the wooded area from where our village is at. So it's a lot closer. I really should have him parked right there. But he's where he's already set up. I got a station set up for him. So we're going to log this guy on real quick. Grab, just show you the apple tree. He does 3 things. Apple tree, hops, and then he kills a badger. And so right there's the hops, there's the apple tree, and then a badger spawns right over there. And I give it just a second to move, just make sure you can see the badger, and then it's paused. So I don't know if y'all been noticing, but after one of the patches, the game pauses quite a bit as it loads up the stuff. All right, so I think we're loaded in. We're loaded in. There we go. Okay, so grab these hops, and we're gonna ignore the badger. Now we're gonna kill him. And I'll show you. So this guy, when I created him, this is all he's ever done. This is the only life he has ever known, is those hops, that apple tree, and that badger. So his Hand Spears 6 is 100% from killing that badger right there. And I haven't been by here in a little bit. He's got some hops. I've swung by a few times and got the apples because I needed that, and then I grabbed the animal hide. And I haven't been really logging him on a lot recently. All right, so it looks like this guy is finished. I'm gonna load off and then get that loaded up again after we process him. So there we go. Let's get these elderberry meads. Let me load Pax Dei. I tell you what, the ability to go back to the character screen is going to be so nice. I hate having to log completely out and log back in. Let's see here. Is this box full yet? We're getting there. So here he goes. And need some more honey. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use all my honey in all my boxes, and I've used all those ones in the beehives, and I'll do a back run to them again. And that's probably all I'm going to be able to make right now. Yeah, I mean, I've just about used all these. Do I have any right here in this last box? Yes, I might be able to make everything. So what I do is from time to time when I log in, I would swing by those beehives, grab what I can, and then fill these boxes, because when I'm doing a bunch of elderberry meads, I want them all ready. And this is the same thing I was talking about the wells earlier. That's the same thing with the water wells. When I'm making something, I'm making a ton of it. So I need a lot of waters when I need waters. I need a lot of honey when I need honey, because I got a big system I got going on here. And sure, I mean, I can wait for them to go, and the water isn't the end of the day. It's not that bad for waiting for it. But when I need it, I need it. All right, looks like we're loaded up, and we're going to go to here and craft all, and then we'll go back to our other account and see where we're at. So I'll just show you this one. I don't really need to do it, but I'll show you my barley and grape run there. And this is one of the things I was finding nice for the plots, because actually what I'm thinking about doing is on this guy here, he's got a plot where there's some boxes are there, so he can drop them off because it's not the wildlands. And if I put some distillers there and some fermenters there, then I can drop the barley into the fermenters, and then I can just bring back the malts, or I can have them here for processing. Or if I take the distillers, then those grapes that I have here, I can just drop those into the distiller. And then when I have to bring those back to my main area, they're going to have it. Or I can just go ahead and put a basic cooking table there and just process all the grapes that I have here and have less inventory to bring back. So that's probably what I might do, because I actually have a ton of grapes. I just haven't bothered to come all the way out here. So a bunch of barley, a bunch of grapes. I'm almost filled up all these boxes. So I think when I bring my main character out here, I'm going to bring the stuff that I need to make a distiller. I'll probably drop about 8, 9, or 10. And then I'll bring a basic cooking table and drop a couple water wells. And then I'll just process the grapes distillations for here, and it'll take less inventory space to bring it back. All right, so he's got a little run. So the main run used to be right here. There was some barley there, and there's barley and grapes there. And then I noticed off in the distance, and again, it's because of the graphics. It was just super easy to see. I noticed this patch way down here. So in the opposite direction, I go and grab these grapes right here. Here they are. So I just noticed some grapes right here. So I grab these grapes, and then I head back to my area. Obviously, we got some nasty mobs and all these little buildings there. I don't really go into those. And then I also think when I'm live, when the game is live, I'll probably have these harvester alts also level winemaking, at least some of the basic stuff, so they can drop in. And I'm going to have on live, I'm just going to have processing centers where I'll have everything I need to make the wines there, and then from time to time pick it up. Or maybe even just mini shops around. It just depends on how the marketplace works. I don't know what they're going to do with the marketplaces. But at minimum, I'll probably have various wine processing centers throughout. with alt sitting in those areas so I can just grab as much as I possibly can as quickly as I can. Did I miss one? Yes, I did. So this is where I got a lot of my barleys. I need barley grains, not barley stalks. So I'll dump the barley stalks out. So the next time I run out of malts, I'll be able to process all these quickly and have a bunch of them. And then they try to trick me here. I haven't died yet, but I feel like this is so tempting. They want you to fall down this little edge, but I can get those without falling. I'm surprised I haven't fell yet. Alrighty, so we grabbed a few things here. So let's drop off our barley. Alright, drop him off. And drop that. Drop that. Alright, let's combine these here. Alright, so then my grapes. Alrighty. So yeah, I think the next time I bring my main character out here, we're just going to set this up as a distillation system. And then I'll also bring some fermenters out. And then the barleys can be turned into malts while they're here. And then it'll be less I have to bring back. So my main guy is just about done with this honey. So we'll switch over to him. Get him going again. There we go. So let's take our elder meads down. Wrong box. There we go. Just about filled up 2 boxes of these. That's a lot of elderberry mead. Oh, perfectly. So we have created 2 decorated chestfuls of elderberry meads while you all have been here watching. All right, so what do I need? I need elderberry mead. I need elderberries and honey. So let's do this. Let's grab this first. And what we'll do when I get done with all this and all my fermenters, I'll just drop in a bunch of conditioned mead with intense flavors. So the next time I'm ready to process a bunch of elderberry meads, those are all ready. All right, so let's load up our honey. The next time I might go through and look at the beehives and grab from there. Just I hate for them to be full and not processing more. So next time I'll go by. So I'll make 44 this time. We're making a lot of elderberry meads. All right, so let's go back to our guy. Let's load him up. And while he's processing, we'll go back to that screen. Gonna get Max Winemaking. I don't know anybody else that's Max Winemaking. Let me know if you find somebody, because I haven't seen them. Yeah, max efficiency. This is about as efficient as you're gonna get with crafting. I think I got this down pretty good. When I get the processing, and you'll see this last character I'm gonna log in, I started to make a processing center here. And so once I get done on the main character doing the elder meads and load up the fermenters, we're gonna head him out and we're gonna process these red apples and make the carry ciders. So this is the last guy we haven't logged on yet. Here he is. We're gonna log him on, and he harvests and grabs quite a bit. There's a lot of stuff in the area that he's at. Kitty, you helping get the stuff? All right, so it's gonna take. So I got a bunch of stuff here, and it hasn't loaded in yet. Just some boxes, a cooking table, 2 wells, 2 beehives, and yeah, just to process the carry. That's all I need to process the carry ciders. Yeah. Well, in fact, if you think about it, it's better to have at least 2 accounts than 1 account with a bunch of plots, right? So I know they're going to do the subscription based upon plots. Let's say you feel like you want to pay the subscription for 6 plots, right? It would probably be better to at least create 2 accounts and and maybe have one plot on one account and 5 of the other or something. I don't know what the pricing is going to be, but whatever it is, I'll definitely have at least 2 accounts just to do it. And I'll have the Founders Edition on both of them because I already have 2 accounts. But yeah, it's just this game with the way the crafting is, at least today, it's much more efficient to have two characters going. It really is, because the crafting takes forever. All right, so this is my guy. You can see that. So we got the beehives, we got the wells. There's waters in those boxes. They're all full. I think these are full too. Yeah, let's go ahead and load these up. Let's get this loaded up. Yeah, grab that. We got these. Yep, so I've been refilling this from when he last came out. All right, so throw that in there, and we'll just, I think this one's, yep, we're going to throw this in the apple box, actually. Yeah, we'll just throw that in there. There we go. So we're going to do a little run on this guy here. So starting to get used to his pattern. It took a little bit more time to get used to this pattern because the trees all look the same, but I start here and I grab these hops. Grab these red currants. And not that I really need red currants or they make any awesome drinks. One of the things I want to do is I want to make all the stuff in the game and have a good supply of it. So, uh-oh, there's a badger. So I want to just process some red currants because I didn't really level with red currants because one, they just didn't get as many. It just wasn't efficient to level with red currants. But I want to make the products and have a full box of it. So the strawberries are so easy to see. Same with the strawberries. I made some, but I want to get a full box of them. Just because. Because why not? Can't call yourself a winemaker brewer if you don't have all the products well supplied. And we're going to have all the products well supplied. All right, I think there's an apple tree. There should be an apple tree I missed. Did I miss them? There's some boars. I thought, where are you at? This one's just not as efficient because sometimes I miss this stuff. All right, we're going to kill these 2 boars real quick. Come here, buddy. Come here. I hate when they come at an angle because if they come line by line, then I can get them both. I hate that. See, one went off to the side. If they come straight at me, both of them, then my special will attack both of them. But that asshole went off to the side. All right, so there's definitely a apple tree right around here. And this one's easy to remember because he's right by these rocks. So it's just distinctive. And then there's another apple tree here. All right, so I'm going to pause here for just a minute before I complete his run and get him going again. All right, so let's drop off our elderberry meads. And we're going to be starting on a 3rd box here. So fill this up. All right, and we're going to need some more. Need lots of honey, man. It's just like we don't have enough honey. Alrighty, honey, 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 honey. Let's grab some more honey. Let's just grab the rest of this honey here. Oh, I said I was going to go grab what was in the thing, so let's go do that. Let's go do that. Let's go grab those, just so that they can be filling up. So we're going to run up to all our beehives. Yeah. All right. So, yep. See, this was all full. If I didn't come here to get it, then I would be wasting this time right now. All right. Great. Same way. These are all done. So, yep. I probably should have came here the last time. These were probably already finished a while back ago. I think these are beeswax. Yeah, and I'm not going to change these because somebody else may need those. Somebody else in the town. We're going to fill these all up. Okay, grab these, fill these all up. And grab all these. Very good. Fill these all up. Perfect. And then head back to the basic cooking table. Alrighty. Back to the cooking table. So elderberry mead's all loaded up, and let's craft. Oops, forgot to switch my screen. There you go. So back to this guy. So we just grabbed those apples here. I turn around the corner, go around this big tree. And then at the bottom of this hill, there is an apple tree. And I have them marked on my map if I ever forget. I have everything on my map. But I'm starting to get the hang of this one. There's some red currant right up here-ish. There they are. Red currant. And so man, what are we gonna do? Go to there. There's some boars, so I'm kind of coming off to the side. I don't feel like fighting them. All right. Should be right here. It is possible this is a little bit more active area that someone grabs them. No, that's the one I've already grabbed from the other way. Hold on. This is the one I want to get. That's the one. Oh, there's the boars. Go away from the boars. All right, we're going to grab this one here. There he is. And let's grab down here. Right, the other guy's still going. There's a tree. And I think there's another one right around here-ish. Don't see him. Is it around the rock? No, he might have already been picked. Nope, there it is. I see it. Alright, we get this one, then we come up over this hill. There's some hops and another apple tree. There's my hops. Grab the hops. Hops, hops, hops. Grab them, grab them. There's the apple tree. And down around this hill is another apple tree. Yep, there he is. And grab that. They come back up over the road. How's our guy doing? Looks like he's almost out of conditioned mead with intense flavor. We'll have to pick up some more of that. There should be an apple tree right around here-ish. Some of these look like apple trees, but they're not. I thought it was... Ooh, I don't remember these being here. Hops. Right by this apple tree. This is the one I was looking for. And then you come up around this big tree and up over this hill. There should be another tree. Another tree. There you are. Oh, come on. And then down around this little crevice is my last apple tree. Right past this bushels of tree. Where are you at? Should be right here. There he is. And then that's it in terms of what I normally I want to get. Sometimes I run across some stuff here I haven't really marked. All right, so I'm going to pause them for a second and go back to here. So we've done all our conditioned mead with intense flavors. So we'll drop this off. We're now at the 5th row over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to get 3 boxes here, I think. Full. A lot of elderberry mead. All right, so let's grab some intense flavored and conditioned. Come on. Yeah, so I got 2 boxes here. The next one over's got some left too. All right, so let's grab... Ooh, I didn't drop that off. That's going to annoy me. I'm going to drop him off over here. There we go. So that's done. And we're going to come over here and grab just a little bit more elderberries. Let's just go ahead and grab the rest of these. So that's all my elderberries. I think there might be another set somewhere right here. Yeah, there's a little bit more. So this is the rest of my elderberries. We'll grab all those. We'll load up on the last of the honey. I think it's right here. Grab this, that. All right. Getting down near the end, let's see what we run out of first. Elderberry mead and process. Okay, back to, is it going? Did I click it? There we go. Secondary account. So he's not really picking up much of anything else, just heading back to his town. Oh, there is something right there. Let's go see what that is. I can't remember what it was. I marked that recently. I found that on my last trip. And I'm not used to going there. What is this? Alright, it might take a second to spawn. Definitely some red currant here, but I don't know if I would have marked red currant. Let's see. Am I right on my spot? Yeah, that must be what that was. It was red currant. Okay. Because I haven't made any of the red currant stuff yet, so I want to make that just to have the products. Alright, so my little crafting spot's right up over here. Don't ask me why I made this difficult spot. I don't know why. I just thought it was nice having overlooking a cliff. I'd rather have a flat land. Okay, got that. Drop those off there. We'll drop the hops off right here. Alright, that's going to bother me. These are all 50. What's in here? So, strawberries, red currants. Alright, that looks good. Those are sticks. Do I have any sticks on me? No, I don't. But I don't keep those. I don't keep those. I don't keep those. Yeah, let's load that up. And this box is otherwise full. And drop that off, drop that off, drop that off. Okay. So this guy's pretty much done. Those are all full. These are all full. Okay, all right. So I'm going to log him off. And then it's probably about time for my grape guy to do a processing run. And then after that, one more run, we'll bring him back into town and we'll have even more grapes. Oh, I meant to load up the grape distillers. I might do that next time. Let's see here. All right, let's load up the game. Oh, I try to wait. If you do it too fast, it doesn't work. You got to give it patience. We'll just let that wait for a minute. We'll see how we're doing. So it looks like it's going to be maybe this we're going to run out of. How much do I need of those? Oh, it's 5 of each. So yeah, it'll be the honey first. So I might stop making the elderberry meads and just wait for the honey to reload, and we'll go load up the conditioned. We'll go load up the my fermenters with conditioned mead with intense flavors, and that takes everything. So that takes malts, yeast, hops, and water. So this is again when I need lots of water. All right, let's load him up. In fact, I like these. These are this carbonated waters. I'm so used. I grew up on drinks and stuff. I don't know if you can see this. You can't because it's green. I'm gonna go get me another one of these carbonated waters, and I'll be right back. Got to stay hydrated. All right, so loading up my grape harvester on that computer, and he's done. So let's go drop the elderberry meads off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see what we're doing, how we're doing on the honey. What is the honey situation like? Ooh, not many left. So that's probably gonna wrap up doing that for now. I mean, I'll come back to it not long because I want to get rid of all the elderberries. But it's gonna slow me down having to wait for the honey, and I don't like to be slowed down. That's not efficient. So we'll go back to something else here. Yeah, so each one of these are just going to have one set. So at this point, the elderberry meat's done until I get a bulk set of this. So that'll wrap up the elderberry meat. So we'll take this guy over to the apple processing center and we'll make some Kerry cider. So we'll process this last set of elderberry meads. And we'll process this last set. And then we'll finish loading up, I think, the rest of my distillers with grape distillations. And alright, so that is it. So let's load this going. And elderberry meads, I'm gonna make 16. And after we do the 16, we'll go look at the experience bar, see where we're at. Might be making 41. I don't know. Because I'm gonna process the Kerry cider. That's gonna give a little bit. It's just I'm only gonna be halfway there, so it's still gonna be a few days. Still gonna be a few days. So let's see here. Go back to there. And no grapes. So we're gonna sit here and watch this. It's not that it isn't time for the grapes to spawn. It's just when you first load into an area, it takes a couple minutes for them to spawn up for things that are ready to spawn. And we'll sit here and we'll watch this. We'll see it pop right up. Right at the bottom of that rock. Let's go see the score of the soccer games. So let's see here. ESPN. Bring this up. And 0-0 Gamecast. So I'm going to kind of keep this up as a small little thing somewhere here. Yep, in fact, there you can see the grapes just loaded in. Doesn't take long. So if you're looking for something, you're expecting something to spawn there, and you're pretty sure they should be there, just give it a couple of minutes. It's just their whatever system that does the spawning just needs to just kind of kick it in. So he's done over here. But I'm going to go ahead and do one run of grapes because this is going to be my next things to harvest after the Kerry cider. So what I like to do is grab all these elderberries and grab all these grapes, switch over, and then head out to the apple processing center and process those. And then by that time, I'll be able to do one more run of this. And then I can run him back into town, have more grapes, and then either, well, the grape spirits should be still processing, so I could probably turn those into mulled red wine, the extra ones. And then what I might do is just see because there's really not many people in my clan playing right now. I might see if anybody's dropped out some grapes and just use them. And there's actually a whole bunch of grapes upstairs on top of my tavern. I was leaving for another clan to come by, but it's literally been a week, and they came by one time and picked up the grapes. They picked up a handful of grapes and left some apples. And they haven't been back since. I guess they got plenty of grapes. I was helping them out. Said you can come by whenever you want. We got tons of grapes. But I don't think they're as aggressive on the winemaking as I am. So they're just probably just processing whatever's nearby them. So I have some more grapes upstairs. I have 4 simple chests full of them. So we can process those into mulled red wines too. Alrighty. Get this batch on. Get this done. Grab these rose hips. See, I'm pretty sure there should be some rose hips right there. There should be some grapes right there. Did I grab these grapes here? I don't think they spawned in yet. Like even when you're close, like I was on that rock, so there's the mine, and I was on that rock right down the distance. I think this area is far enough away. So I can't remember. I literally cannot remember if I just grabbed these grapes or not. There's the rosehip bushes. See, the rosehip bushes just spawned in. Just wait a couple minutes and your spawns will show up. And there they are. And then my grapes are right there. So if you're expecting something to be there, just give it a couple minutes. It'll load in. It'll load in. If you're expected to be there, if someone else is in the area, then it could have been they picked them. But, you know, there ain't nobody. I'm the only one out here. These are my grapes. All right, so we're going to finish up this little circuit, and then we'll park him back on the rock. And we'll go back to the main account. And we're going to start heading him over to the Apple Center. And then we're going to make a batch of Kerry cider. And then by that time, it should be time to make one more run of this stuff. Well, before I head over, I'm going to load up the rest of those grape distillers. I'm pretty sure I didn't finish loading those up. So we process those. And I actually thought about having a spot. I don't know if there's any land available on my server in the area, but I was going to put maybe one small plot by the main big shrine, the one that you teleport to. And I'm just going to maybe dump a few chests there and make them public and put like mulled red wine, things that have lots of extra stuff. And newbies or whatever can grab it. I'm sure someone's going to be greedy and take them all, but, you know, we'll see what happens. All right, so let's organize. All right, so that's how we're doing on grapes. Pretty good on grapes. So we got almost 2 rows, a little over 2 rows, bunch of elderberries, rose hips. We're going to keep him. We'll keep him logged on. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and keep him logged on. And I got a little macro I use to just keep him logged on. All right, let me do this right. There it is. Run. So he goes, he takes a swing. Watch this. Watch this. He goes, whack! He takes a swing. So my little macro just keeps him logged on, just in case I don't pay attention to him. All right, main game. So we pretty much process what we can, although we still got some elderberries left. We still have conditioned mead with intense flavors. We're out of honey. We processed a lot of honey. So we're going to put him up. We're going to just put everything back. We're going to drop this off into here. We're going to drop my elderberries into here. we're going to, I believe we're going to consolidate. I didn't grab them all from the same box there. I'll put these all into there. There we go. Okay. Let's look at this third box. What's in this third box? It's red apple distillation and grape distillations. Alrighty, so let's drop off this elderberry mead. Fifth box over. Got 3 boxes full. Perfect. 3 boxes, exactly. It was almost like it was meant to be. So pretty sure I don't have these all gone. I think I have 2 more. Yeah, he's empty. He's empty. In fact, these other ones I've almost already processed. So I'm gonna go ahead and just load these up and do a round of processing. Let me load up these empty ones first. So let's grab some grapes. You know what I want to do? I want to go load up on waters first. Hold on a second. I'll be right. I'm gonna go grab my waters. Go through all the wells and grab those. Because that's what's going to slow me down. This is the part that'll slow me down. So just a little sidetrack here. So we have, that's clan land. So, yeah, there we go. So there's a tavern. So this guy came in, joined the clan, I think maybe a day or two. Built that crappy ass foundation, threw some boxes, and he hasn't logged in since. It's like if he at least could have made that a clan plot, then I could put, 3 more wells right here, and I could get so much more efficient. I guess I can maybe put some wells right there, and I might actually do that. I have that, but it just annoys me. This guy logged in, played 2 days, and isn't here anymore. It's like all this land is wasted. If he's at least made it clan, we could do something with it. But it is what it is. We're learning a lot. So when they have a wipe or whenever we go live, definitely I'm going to take a lot of that into consideration. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all these. I might just build me a couple more wells. What do I need for wells? Because I'm going to need a bunch of water here. I'm going to need water. And there's 4 wells in town. There's 2 behind my tavern, and there's 1 right here. It's not too far away, but it's far enough away that it takes time. And then there's 1 way down here. Again, it takes time. So I think I'm gonna pause for a minute, drop a couple other wells in, and then I think we'll see what happens when I have 4 wells. I think that's gonna be about perfect. If I have 4 wells right next to the back of my tavern there, then I think I'll be fine. Uh-oh. Lord Scar, always building. I can't pass this up. I can't not do that. I have to do it every time. Look, he's looking at me. Ready. Okay, I got distracted. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so we're gonna load up some of these grape distillations, and then we're gonna drop in a couple more wells, so I don't have to walk as far away. And I may, you know what? They're a little bit more pain to make, but well, I might just drop a shitload of beehives right down here, because when I need honey, I need lots of honey. So let's pick up some grapes. Pick up some grapes. All right, 50. All right. So normally when I do it, I would ignore this, and then I would have just done them in the morning. But I know I didn't had them all filled, and that was just going to annoy me. And so I'm just going to go ahead and process what I can, and then refill this as much as I can. And what I might do is just make, while I'm waiting for the water rails to refill, just make some grape spirits while I'm waiting. So out of water. So let's just make a batch here. And then by that time the water will be ready. So we'll just mix the three. So what am I doing wrong here? Oh, it's up top. All right, so process that, and let's do another apple run. So I'm gonna log my grape harvester off, actually. Give that a minute. All right, load him up. Let's see what the score of the game is. 0-0. So I do have a little bit of money on the game. So I got a buddy. I'm actually wearing the England soccer logo here, or the England club, or whatever they call it. I don't know much about soccer, but I have a friend here in town in Tampa that is actually from England. So I'm kind of cheering on his team for him. Alrighty, so we processed those. That's just not very efficient. I really don't like what I have going on here. I'd rather just process all those and then process them at once, because that's just not efficient. So let's drop off this grape spirits, and then we're gonna get these water wells going. Because it's too much context switching, moving around. It's easier to grab a bunch of stuff, process it, grab a bunch of stuff, process it, and then especially if you have a second account that you can harvest on. Because I don't want to have to keep coming back to here. Okay. So let's drop off my grape spirits. I believe that's roughly around here. Yes. Drop that one off. And let's do another water well run. And layout wise, it's not efficient. Probably when I do the game, I'll have it efficiently laid out. Wells next to this, and distillers next to that. Like they'll be all in one room. They'll be one location. It'll be a big processing center. So it'll be the back behind the tavern, so there'll still be a tavern, but there'll be a massive workroom where everything's efficiently laid out. It's just, didn't really know what I needed in the game, and you just kind of plop stuff down. So this is one area that I have for crafting. So this is mine, and I just kind of threw stuff together. But I'll have something like this. It'll be walls and stuff, but I'll have all the stuff efficient next to each other, and they'll be bulk. So not as much running around. Wells, beehives, tons of fermenters, tons of distillers, and maybe even a couple of cooking tables, just depending upon where I'm at, so I don't have to run around to them. And then chests kind of coordinated throughout. So right now the waste stuff is not optimized for that. All right, so I don't know what I'm doing there. I need to drop these off. All right, so let's go back through here and grab these and fill them up. Grab these and fill them up. And grab these and fill them up. And grab these. This must have been one I recently did. There we go. All right, let's fill it up. There we go. So I keep not selecting that. So pretty much most of my distillers will then be all in the same pace here. There we go. if I don't delay too much. I keep setting the wrong thing. There we go. Alright, grab that one, doing this one. I need a little bit more water. Water, 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 water. Yeah, I'll have everything laid out right next to it where I need stuff. It'll just be a big processing center. Alright. I did those. That. So, I thought I had one. What am I doing here? Yeah, there was one. Alright, so let's just check this one real quick. Make sure he's good. He's good. This one, he's good. And this one, he's good. Okay, they're all loaded up. So the next time I come through, I can do all those in bulk now. So let's go ahead and load these all up. And we'll just do these real quick. Alright, let's just drop off the waters. Where have I been keeping the waters in this box? Drop these off. Let's drop the grapes off. We're gonna... That's elderberries. Grapes, 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 grapes. Alright. Let's make another batch of grape spirits. Not gonna take too long to do 6. You can see how many it takes. It takes 25 of those just to make 5. That's why in terms of leveling, grape spirits aren't the thing to level with. If I wasn't trying to help supply everybody with grape spirits, every one of those would be mulled red wine, and I'd level up. I would level up faster, but I'd rather make the grape spirits because other people need them. Like I said, it's not even worth going over and switching over to my computer. He's going to be done with them. Alright. So, let's do this. Where am I keeping those? I'm keeping those here. Got it. And let's go drop these off. I think that's about right there. Yes, it is. Starting to slowly refill it. And let's head over to the... How are we doing on skills? Yep, I say we're almost there. Almost to halfway. As you can see, it's just not getting any XP for anything. Let's process those. Let's process these so you can see how to do it. Let's take the rest of these grapes and make mulled red wine so you can see. So even though it takes 40, it doesn't collapse it down into a batch of 25. So let's just process these into mulled red wines. So what do I need for that? So I need condition. This is my list here. So I need conditioned red wines with a strong body. So again, I need more water. All right, so let's move this over here. And take a peek at the soccer game. 0-0 still. Go England. All right. All right, very good. So let's grab some waters. Let's grab some waters from the wells. Let's grab those first. And after I've leveled up to 41, I won't even bother making red wine, mulled red wine. All the grapes will 100% go into grape spirits. And if I gotta create more grape distillation so that I don't have any downtime, then I'll do it. I should create 2 more wells right by me. I should do that. I should take the time to do that. What do I need for that? Which... Alright, I might do that in a minute. After I make this mulled red wine, I might go ahead and do it. So this is the really weird thing. So the distillers process. Uh-oh. That usually means I need to reload my client. So none of the grapes wouldn't move from my wouldn't move from the box to my inventory, and a lot of times it just means I need to restart the client. So we'll give that a second here and bring up Steam Library. Don't need that. And play. There we go. My LaCroix carbonated water. Pax Dei. Give it a minute to load in. Spooky dark. Oh, there we go. Almost. There we go. Move forward a little bit. Thought I had first person view there. Wouldn't that be great? All right, so what do we got? Yeah, I need to get my grapes. That's what I was trying to do. All right, see if we can get these grapes now. All right, that's full. That's fine. So it's really weird. So the big fermenters, you load up your ingredients, malt, yeast, water, and then a crafting queue, and it queues for you. And then for the distillers, as you all seen, same thing, right? You pick what it is you want, grow the ingredients, and queues up, and it processes behind. The fermenters, the small fermenters, are the same way, right? It's just same as the big fermenters, just can't make us some of the stuff. So you put your stuff in. And so all the bases for meads, ales, and whatever, and all can queue up and process by itself. But the wine doesn't. It just seems to be a weird quirk in the game where the wine, you actually have to crace it. So all these bases, you stand here and have to craft it. Now, the time-wise, it's super fast. And actually, my first few levels of winemaking, because I had so many grapes, I was just making the easy ones and whatever. It was actually some of the hard ones. I was just processing it through because you make these, but you have to craft them. Unlike the other ones are queued. So the basis for the other ones you can queue up on some system and let it run. These you actually have to craft. So I want red wine with strong body. I like the triple check. So we're gonna make some old red wines. We want conditioned red wine with strong body. Conditioned red wine with strong body. Oh, I gotta make a little bit of room. I don't have no room. So we gotta drop something. Let's drop one grape. All right, conditioned red wine with strong body. All right, so let's make that. This will go super fast. So this isn't as slow as the other crafting. It just kind of boom goes through. And I remember I had in one of my boxes. I already had some conditioned red wine. Or did I make those? I think I was turning those into mulled wines already. But you can see this goes much faster. So again, no real reason to go over to my alt. But we are going to load up as many of these as we can. And then we'll craft the mulled wines. Those will take time. And then we'll go back to the alt and do an apple run. Then we'll head over there and process those. So I need some more waters. Let's just take these. Did I process all those? I'm pretty sure I did. So let's just dump these here for now. I don't think I actually have to. We're just going to do another water run just to have lots of water. So we're going to do another water run here. Because you can't have enough water. I spent a lot of time running too, so I want to get a couple more wells near my place. I don't have to run as far. And when I'm loading them up too. Ooh, I should swing by and swing by and grab the honey as well. Swing by and grab all that honey. I'm gonna fill up my inventory with as much honey as I can. Pretty sure most of all those should be done. Uh-oh, there he is. The hell? What is this crap he's putting on the ground? Oh, water! Yes, sir. That's mine. Look at him. He's all nice. All right, so let's fill up with honey. Uh-oh, it's lagging out on me again. There it goes. He must be making lights. So Lord Scar there needs beeswax for lights, I believe. I believe that's what he uses them for. True. Yeah, he's listening in. Alright, why can't... Oh, my inventory's full. Alright, so we grabbed a batch of the honey there. That's why he dropped the water off. He's lurking. Alrighty, so let's go and let's load this up and drop these off. Alright, and let's grab the rest of our grapes. Oops, I did the opposite. There we go. Here, make a few more. Not a lot. Make a few more conditioned red wines with a strong base. Strong body. Let's see here. How's the foosball game here? 0-0 still. Must be halftime. 46 minutes. They just started second half. Or there was penalty time. Alright, so that made. Alright, so we're going to take all this and drop it off. So let's drop off the grapes. Let's drop off the waters. For processing. Ooh, we have plenty of water here too. Let's grab our mulled red wines. Let's grab them all. This is why it's super easy. I don't need to combine with anything else. No water, no nothing, no honey, nothing. Just turn grapes into wine. Mulled red wine. There we go. We can make 42 of them. So we're going to start that. And then we're going to switch back over to him. And we're going to do an apple run. Make sure our inventory is good. Let's go ahead and process. Let's get that going because we might run into an animal or two. See if we can do this without looking at the map. Let's do a no map run. See, there should be red currants there. I don't know if they just haven't loaded, but I don't have to get them, so I'm not going to wait for them. Let's zoom in. Look, we already looked at the map. So much for a no map run. I think I got thrown off by the red currants not loaded down. There's an apple tree. Do I have this one marked? Maybe one of those. Come here, badger. So just like the other one, this guy is leveled up just fighting the boars and badgers around here. But not quite like the other one where he only kills that one badger. Yep, there's those. I killed him last time. What is my combat? Yeah, his is 10 because he fights a lot more creatures. Alright, so let's process. Let's see if I can get them to line up this time. Alright, now we can do a special. We got them both? Yes, we got them both. Alrighty, I used to pick up these yellow onions, but I just have so many. Alright, there should be a tree up here. There should absolutely be a tree here. And I just don't know why I don't see them. Let's grab these. Alright. Let's grab this apple tree. And I should have stabbed that deer. This apple tree, come around this big tree over here, and then get to the valley edge, the hill edge, whatever you want to call it. Get another apple tree right here. He's easy to spot because he's like right at the end of this hill. There's a landscape to tell you. And then when the red currants are over here, grab these. Alright. Let's. Have I got that yet? Still making the mulled red wine. Alright, there should be something here. Gianna Fox, thank you for the raid. Throwing me off here. I am on my harvesting alt right now. So for everybody joining, I actually play on 2 computers. And I have 2 accounts running at the same time. So if you're looking at the graphics and thinking, this is not what Pax Day looks like, that's because on my harvester accounts, I like the terrible graphics because it makes seeing... Thanks for that. It's going well. So it's going well. So this computer here, the graphics are terrible because I like to see the stuff on the ground easier. So on my main account right now, he's processing some grapes into mulled red wine. So I'm playing 2 accounts, and so he's processing grapes into mulled red wines. And so while he's crafting, and I'm sure you've crafted quite a bit in this game, you know, crafting can take a long time, right? So while my other computer is crafting and has the good graphics and all that, I can do some harvesting. Got one more water well. Oh, thank you. Lord Scar got me one more water well. All right, I got thrown off with this raid here, so I'm got thrown off my little pattern here. But I appreciate it. Is that place where the cool logo is? Oh, you're talking about the beer logo? Yes. If you're talking about the beer logo, absolutely. So I didn't know that's what your account. In fact, we're going to pause my character here while he finishes his run. We're going to switch back over to my main account. And now we're on him. So he's been processing this mulled red wine. So he's all done with that. And we're going to dump this off into the mulled red wine boxes. And I'll show you that logo. Not that you haven't already seen it. So these are my spare boxes. This is down in the cellar where the extra mulled red wine is. And then up top, so that's the cellar. Then you can go up the main floor. This is the main floor. And then this is the outside area with the little stool for the person playing music or whatever. And there's the beer logo. This is the logo you were talking about, right? Sir Wavering, here you go. What do you think? I'm going to sneeze too, I think. Oh, you can see my cat in the background right there. There she is sleeping. That's her little bed. Yeah. So I did not make this logo. I full disclaimer here. The logo and the tavern is all built by Lord Scar. He's in our clan. And I'm not either. So I basically kind of told Lord Scar what I want, where I kind of want stuff, and he put it for me. So he built this nice little tavern for me. Down here is, I love this area down here. So we're going to go down. We're going to skip. And this is the outdoor. So this kitchen's back in that house. And then this is a nice little seating area. And then we got a stage for music, or whatever. Alas, poor York, I knew him well. So there's the stage. And I'll show you the cool features. So we'll take a swing by here and we'll take a look at the church too. If you haven't seen the church is something to see. So there's the church. There he is. There's a couple of cool features. We'll go inside the church here. Mopar Bandit, the Mopar Bandit. Thank you for the follow. So this is the main area of the church. These are the four elements: earth, wind, air, fire, and in the middle, surrounded by the fifth element. And then we have right here a little coffin, as you can see. So I'm told by Lord Scar that this is the coffin of the first priest. Yeah, this is the first coffin, or the coffin of the first priest of the place. But that's not the cool thing. If you can stay for just a minute, I want to show you this last feature. So you have a sermon, everybody's in there, and then there's a little cubby hole right here. So a little secret door passageway takes it down into here. Nice little sneaky area. And then this is more of a cult room. So again, this is Lord Scar's lore. So this is the demon summoning room, and all kinds of funky stuff happens here. And then we even got some burials there. And what we're going to do is anybody that leaves the clan, we're marking, these are the markers of those people that left. Then, this is my favorite part coming up here. You come down this little passageway here. So you've done your Sunday sermon, a little worn out, you're ready to relax. Make your way down here. Open up the door. Let's close the door, and you're in my cellar. So now you're in the tavern. You can come up here and have a little drink. You don't even have to go above ground. You can just sneak into the tavern. Is that not the coolest thing? And this is where all the grapes processing happens. So this is where I make all my wines and distillers. So I'm actually working really hard to get max winemaking. I don't know anybody else in the whole game that's maxed out winemaking. And it's hard to do this last level because there's no recipes you can make to get decent XP. Everything you make that I can is trivial or mastered. So I can only make certain things. So right now I'm focusing on Kerry ciders, elderberry meads, grape spirits, and mulled red wine. So I'm getting like 10 and 11 and 14 XP. It's going to take a long time. But I think if I can max this, if I get it in the next couple of days, I might be the first maxed out winemaker in any servers. I pay attention to Discord all the time. I pay attention to a bunch of stuff. Um, I don't think I know anybody else that's max level winemaking, and I'm going to hit it in the next couple of days here. Just because if you stay here and you watch this stream here for the next few minutes, you can see the system I got going on. I feel I got a really good system to back process. Thanks, Gianna. Appreciate it for the raid and everything. Alrighty, so that's my goal, is to get max winemaking. And what was I doing before the raid and the tour, the mini tour of the town? I did the mulled red wine. Well, let's get the fermenters going. So I promised I was going to show this stuff. So we know for the elderberry meads, we need conditioned mead with intense flavor. And I already still have some extra some, but I'd hate to be wanting to process a bunch and then I run out of my base. And there's no reason not to go ahead and load these up. So I need malts, hot water, and yeast. So once again, I need water. So I'm told there may be some more wells around somewhere. Or is Lord Scar fooling me? Oh, man. Alrighty, Scar. I heard rumors of a well. Are they around here? No. Alright, so wait a minute. You put in chat here. What did you say in chat? Got one more water well. Where would you put it? Oh, there's a little doorway into my cellar too. I love this door. Yeah, so this takes you down into the cellar too. So really cool. Alright, so he says there's one more water well. I disagree. I disagree. Anyway, I want to make 2 more. I would love to be able to put 1 water well there. And then maybe 1 right there. So let's make that. That shouldn't take too long. Let's just make a couple more water wells. Since Laura Scar disappointed me. Or he didn't disappoint me. He tricked me. He said he created another water well. But I don't know where he put it. Oh, I put 1 there. That's like 10 hours away. It's on Village Coastal Storage, but you can change the place. Let's just go make a couple of new ones. We can keep that there. I see. You put it on the other end of the village. That doesn't mean no good. All right, so I need a winch. What do I need for winches? What kind of winch exactly? Crafting wooden winch. And what I need for that? Sapwood, flax, pegs. Super easy. I have tons of that. We'll make a couple of those. So let's grab a couple stacks of those and some flax wood. Let's grab a couple stacks. Let's grab a couple stacks of those. And some pegs. Let's have some pegs somewhere. Let's grab some of these. All right. Let's make a couple of wood winches. There we go. So 1, 2. All right, let's make 1 more. So we got 2 of those. And then what do we need to place it? We need, it's not what I want. We need wooden beams, rocks, and planks. So 24, so let's grab 100, whatever. Okay, all right, so we got plenty of those too. Let's drop these off. Don't need these anymore, so let's get rid of all this stuff. Let's drop, and let's get out of build mode. I'm scared I'll delete stuff in build mode. All right, so get that there, and let's drop off the pegs. And so gonna bother me. All right, I had that in a different thing. Those are over here. All right, I need wooden beams. I have a ton of wooden beams somewhere, so let's grab. I can't remember how many I need. There we go. That should be plenty. I need rocks. Let's grab some of those. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And what else? There was something else. Planks. Planks, if I remember right. So can make plenty. All right, planks. Yeah, let's grab a couple of those. All right, so 12, 24. All right, let's go drop these two. All right, let's see if we can snake this water well. Back here. I don't think it's going to fit, but we'll try. All right. Yeah, that's not going to fit at all. Not even close. Man, it looks like it'd be perfect there. All right. So we can do... I thought I saw green there. Wow. All right, that's one. And then... Ooh, I can do another one. All right. He's probably going to kill me because that's just... I don't know. I kind of like that catty corner. Yeah, he's more Scar's probably not going to be happy with me with that placement. All right, load those up. Load those up. Okay, and let's grab these. Let's grab these. And I'm going to go drop my wood off. And on the way, we'll just fill up these water from these water wells too. All right. Oh, there's a fifth one. Let's see if he turned it on. Oh, I'm impressed. A lot of people drop the wells down and they don't queue it up. I'm impressed. All right, we're just filling up while we go drop off my wood. Planks. Let's get rid of these rocks. And let's get rid of these beams. I got them right there? Yeah. Alright. What was I doing with the water? Oh, I was going to make conditioned L with whatever intense flavors. That's what I was going to do with the water. So now I need hops, yeast, and malts. Hops, yeast, and malts. Alright, so let's grab some hops. I think I have some plenty there. I thought I had some in a chest with other stuff though. Because I had so many I filled up. I guess this one. Yeah, let's grab these first. Yeah, we'll grab this one. I'm gonna come back. And let's grab just a few, 2, 3, and then let's grab 2 of those. Grab 2 of these. Alright. Let's turn around, let this fermenter go in, and measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. Elderberry mead is conditioned mead with intense flavor. So make sure I'm doing the right thing. Conditioned mead with intense flavor. This is what I want. So we're going to queue this up. Alrighty. Need more yeast and malt. And I knew that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Load him up. Condition mead with intense flavor. Alright, he's loaded up. Let's grab a few more. Grab, and I have a whole bunch more of the yeast up top. Oh, a bunch of fermenters are full with it. Alright, so let's get this one going. Conditioned mead with intense flavor. Let's fill him all up. Alrighty, we need, what do we need? Oh, nothing yet. Not right out. Alright, condition mead with intense flavor. I know, not you. I was just giving you a hard time. Condition mead with intense flavor. So I need more waters. See, this is where I'm going to start. Like, I would, if I actually didn't spend the time to go to the wells, I would just wouldn't have enough water. So let's load these all up. But now I don't have to travel as far. I can just pop right out here back and have all the water I need. Alright, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? There we go. I must have fell down the well. Alright. With that, let's grab some more hops and yeast and meads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just load that up, and then we'll come back and get some more hops. Alright, so conditioned mead with intense flavor. Conditioned mead with intense flavor. Load that up. Alright, and so those two are going. And there's another one over here. Conditioned mead with intense flavor. Very good. And can use some more water. I have just one more over there. I'll like to put another fermenter right here. I should make one. I don't need much more water. Alright. We're getting this going. Need a little bit more yeast and malt. Let's grab this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's grab some hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, are all these going? Did I fill this one up? Yeah. Conditioned mead with intense flavor. Alright, so I could easily fill up another one, and I feel like I want to. What do I need for that? Oh, that's a walk in the park. In fact, I might. Yeah, we'll get one more going. We'll do one more right there. We won't be greedy. I don't need that many. It takes longer to get the elderberry meads. All right. So I need the good planks. That's what I need, right? The good planks. I need, oops, fine wooden planks and wooden pegs. How many do I need? 8. All right, so where were those at? There we go. So let's grab 8. And how many wooden pegs? I'm gonna have to come back down and drop it off 30. I could process some down here if I could. I'll do it. I don't know why. My idea is I wanted every equipment down here, and I'm going to have every equipment down here, even though I got a huge processing center up there. I just want one of everything, at least one of everything, maybe 2 of some stuff. So you know what? We're gonna just load this bad boy up too. So conditioned mead with intense flavor. All right, let's see here. I might head back down there and load that up too. So let me get these fermenters going. And, oh, what do I need? I need yeast and malts. Grab some more of those. There you go. Let's grab some of those. And let's grab some of these. And let's see where we're at. That's not where I was going to build it. I'm going to build it right here. Why are you red? Oh, I had it. I had it. It was there. What do you need? There we go. Condition mead with intense flavor. More water. Yeah, I definitely prefer 4 water wells right by where I'm at. Condition me with intense flavor. Let's finish that up. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on there. So I need at least 80 of everything. So I have over 80, 80, 80. I need one more thing of malts. Well, I've already got some in there anyway. So let's grab. What do I need? Hops. I need one more thing of hops. And we're going to run that down. We're going to fill up that one fermenter because that's going to bother me. That is not full. And then I'm probably going to be wrapping up here. Going to get some food, relax for a bit, you know, get away from the screen. Good for the eyes. I look at a computer screen a lot during the week, just because I'm a software engineer. And it's good to get away from it somewhat. All right, so let's load him up. And then when I come back on, there should be plenty to process. So we'll craft him. Oh, I will. So we're gonna leave him here for now. Actually, we're gonna run him back up. We're gonna drop everything off. I'm gonna finish my run on that guy, and then I'll probably be wrapping up and get something to eat. All right, so let's fill this up with waters. Oops. Oh, perfect. Let's fill him up with the hops. All right, let's fill him up. Yeast. Malts. That's malts. Then that guy there. Let's switch over to him real quick. I want to finish this run. It's going to bother me just not finishing this up. So, yep, we're going to head down over the road here. Grab that apple. Then I believe there's an apple tree right up here, right over the ridge, next to these hops, if I remember right. Yeah. So hops, and then an apple tree, and then right around this big tree, up over the hill, there's another apple tree. There you are. And then another apple tree passed through this crevice. All right, grab this apple tree. Head back to the area, drop off the apples. There's something over there. I don't care about it right now. I think it's red crayon or something. Almost there. My cat's telling me it's time for her supper too. She's right up here. Bailey, you hungry? All right. Drop that off. Don't need that. Do not need that. All right, so let's go here. Load up the hops. This is why I have so much hops and stuff. I got my harvesting alts. And then strawberries. This should be full. Yes, that's full now. Let's take one of these out and do that there. Let's do the red currant into there. Drop this into there and go to here. Drop, 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 drop. All right, very good. Come over to here and drop him in. Actually, there might be some here. Yeah, there is some. I can grab that. But that's a set of 20 anyway. All right, so that's all good. All right, I'm gonna log him out actually. Okay, I am done for a bit. I'm gonna go out, get something to eat, stretch, relax. I might be back on a little bit later, do some more wine processing. I'm really want to get that level 41. Bailey, you want to tell everybody bye? You can see my cat. Here she is right there. And she's very clingy. So, you ready to get done? You ready to get supper? So thanks for joining me on my stream, and see you next time.